What's good, GQ? This is Jay Park. I have my shirt off again, and this is my tattoo tour. Let's get it. My mom did not and still doesn't like the tattoos that I have. Just because I think Korean people, they relate tattoos to kind of like gangsters and the mob people, and so it's like they kind of correlate that together, like tattoo means crime, it's bad. So for me, since I do have a lot of tattoos and I'm still very active, I always have to cover it up with stickers or wear, like long sleeve. Since I have it on my fingers as well, it's like I have to cut little stickers and put it on each individual finger. So yeah, it's a process. So hopefully one day they'll allow it on TV in Korea. And hopefully I kind of open the doors for the newer guys. At first when I started, I got little ones. The first one is on the back of my ear, the AOM one. That's the first one. Then I got lettering here and there. And then I think I got addicted to it. Cause then you start seeing blank spaces and you're like, that looks so weird. And then you just start filling it up, and then and then just eventually it turned into a sleeve. Higher Music is a label that I founded in 2017, and I was shooting a video with this rapper named Stupid Young. That we were shooting at a tattoo shop, and they were like, yo, you wanna get a tattoo while you're filming? I was like, shit, all right, let's do it. The healing didn't go too well, so that's why it's a little bit scarred. So I wanted to get a neck tattoo. To be honest, I wanted to get one right here. But then I feel like that would be just too hardcore, and my mom would disown me. And so I got one right here, and it's like a compass, trying to find direction in life, but also it's the Mariners logo. So also I got these stars for no reason. And that's back when people were just getting hella stars. And I was like, yo, Lil Wayne has a star, so let me get a star. So I got these stars for no reason. And then I was like, yo, let me cover it up with something more meaningful. And so that's why I got the compass, is, finding direction in life. And then I also have the Jaywalkers on the upper spine. And Jaywalkers is the name of my fans, because I'm Jay Park. Yeah, wordplay. I know, genius, I know. I have a big angel with the rings wrapping around my skull. And also, it's you could cover it up because your hair grows. So I was like, oh, that's very convenient. And so, yeah, I got a big head tattoo. That was definitely the most painful tattoo. Yeah, everywhere else was I could just be on my phone and get it, drink Henny and get, shoot a music video while getting it. This one, I was the whole, for 6 hours, I was just oh. At least it was just one session. So that was helpful, and I was a little hungover, so it was that didn't help at all. So the hands, it's heart of a lion, maumkachim. You know what that is? Yeah, you're nodding your head. So I have this lion, and then king life. It's I take care of a lot of people. It's not necessarily yo, I'm a king, I'm above all of you. It's more yo, I try my best to take care of my people, and that's kind of what that mentality is. The good life, you only have one life, so make sure it's good. New Breed is the first album that I made. At that time, I was a lot younger, and it's yo, yeah, I'm the shit, I'm a new breed. It's that type of ignorant mindset. So this is just indicating, I guess, my love for music. And I'm a singer-songwriter, so I have a mic because I spend a lot of time singing into a mic. On this side, you have Benjamin Franklin, which is on the $100 bill, and then you have loyalty. So for me, it's kind of loyalty over money. And that's another mentality or philosophy that I have. I got piece by piece. And then it was at this time where it's why does it look weird? Because there's just to me at that time, empty space on my arm looked weird. What do I need to do? And so I looked at a bunch of other rappers and other, actors and models, how they did it. And so they had a lot of filler in between, shading in between. And so I just asked my tattoo artist, I was yo, let's try to make it some cloud or smoke and then so I just got a bunch of shading. And this is a caricature of myself. And then on the left you have Seattle. This is where I was born and raised. And then you have Korea. This is where I'm, my blood and my DNA and where I live now. Then you have a heart, and inside I think it says family, friends, and music, if I'm not mistaken. So Art of Movement is my b-boy crew, and I still identify as a b-boy dancer. It's where I basically got my group of friends from. Basically what started off my career, because if I was never a b-boy, if I was never a dancer, I would have never became a singer, basically. And that's why, I have b-boy life, hip-hop, very grateful to the hip-hop culture just because it gave me everything I have right now. So that's kind of a salute, an appreciation for hip-hop. And then on here you got Godson, and then you got strength and faith, just because I do believe in God, and you have to have faith in order to have hope, and hope gives you strength to, get through whatever you're going through or to achieve whatever you need to achieve. find that motivation. And then, yeah, this is kind of like another one where it's like I was young. Yo, like the world is in my hands, like an ignorant, I'm the shit type of mentality. So yeah, just like the world in the palm of my hands. And this is all art from an artist named Mina Kwan. Tan Lee did the tattoos, but the actual like art came from Mina Kwan. This one and this one. And then, yeah, this is another one where it's like, I was a very big Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan when I was growing up. And so it was like Fresh Prince of S, and that could be Seoul or Seattle. And then on the back of my arm right here, it says live free. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't seen the tattoo in a while because it's on the back of my arm. Does it say live free? The lion inside, it's like my family's birth dates. And then I think it says always come proper. And that's kind of like another like little, when I was young, like, yeah, need to hustle and grind and always come proper, like that type of mentality. And the lion is like that mentality, like heart of a lion. No, I have to stay strong because I am accountable for a lot of people. I run 2 companies, I have a lot of employees, my family, friends, I do take care of or support a lot of people. And so I can't be weak mentally. That's something like, yo, you got this. Like, even though I feel overwhelmed sometimes, I have to remind myself, like, you got this. Like, you know, give myself confidence. Self-boost. Oh yeah, so it says like passion and then upside down it says pleasure. Yeah, you didn't know that, right? Yeah, passion and pleasure, yeah. She was like, yo, like there's this thing where if you read it one way, it could say something else. And I was like, oh shit, that sounds cool. You have to have passion, but you also have to enjoy things sometimes. On this side, see no evil, speak no evil, do no evil, right? And it's like angels. Like I said, I do believe in God, so I don't like evil. And I think a lot of people don't like evil, but like there's a lot of evil things in this world. It's very easy to get engulfed in that type of stuff. So, I try to like remind myself like to try to stay away from that type of shit. Everything I get is, except for the piece from Boog, which is on my leg, I wanted to get the AOMG, which is another label that I founded. And then he finished so quickly, he was like, I got another hour, like, what you wanna do? So I was like, shit, okay. And then so he did the other side of my leg and he just freestyled that one. But so besides that one, everything else is just things that I wanted to get. Yeah, so it's AOMG, artists only money getters, or like above ordinary music group. It stems from AOM Art of Movement, my b-boy crew, and then I turned it into a label. So he finished this in like an hour and a half, and then he was like, yo, you want something else? And I was like, oh, cool. And so he did this. So it's like a rose, feathers, another mic, some notes, and a eye. I didn't ask particularly like why he did the eye, but I was like, oh, he just freestyled this as well in an hour and a half. So that just goes to show how talented he is. He did it like breathing almost. I have another piece. I got it like 7-8 years ago. It's like an angel and I haven't finished it yet. So it's been unfinished for like 7-8 years and I don't think I'll ever finish it, to be honest. Well, I'm not getting a lot of tattoos anymore, but I love my ink and I still, I'm on TV, so it's all good.